took a train to the south side of Boston. You showed me where your old man stayed. Took 28 years of blood I was lost in to feel loved on my own birthday. And I always felt like I was in between something like home and somewhere far away. But tonight on the west side in a bar out in Brooklyn, I saw tears outline your face. Are we? It's been a hell of a week. We're all grown now. The smoke seeping out of your bloody teeth, but you're home somehow.
Okay, that was old time feeling. No, that was Zach Bryan, 28, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and we got Kaysen here. Say hey.
What's up, gang?
Got Harper.
Hey.
And got Misty.
Hi.
God. Then we got Popo. But this is part 2 of the 2-part podcast on a. What is the day? Friday, right after Thanksgiving.
The 29th.
Okay, but
It's 6:13 p.m.
6:13. We was waiting on Keely and Trenton, but they didn't make it. The baby was kind of frustrated and wasn't feeling well, so they decided to stay. We got a Eric Duke the Puke here.
What's up?
Yeah, there he goes. So what's the topics tonight, Kaysen?
Did you know I'm trying to grow a mustache?
Oh my God! Yeah, I saw that. And some people just you gotta draw a line somewhere. We got. If anybody knows what a porn mustache is,
That's what I got right now.
Kaysen has got a porn mustache.
I'm about to go buy a derma roller and some rosemary oil and rub it on there and grow a thick mustache like Eric.
Exactly.
I'm only 19. I still got time.
Yes. So you got time, but I wouldn't spend a whole lot. Right, Harper.
Mm-hmm.
Harper don't really like it, I don't think.
No, it doesn't look good.
So, anyway, we got, like I said, part 2 to our podcast here. And Misty, you said you had something you wanted to maybe.
Well, I was just wanting to speak to you about your high school football days because I know you were pretty badass.
So,
and I guess that's where I got my badassery from.
My badass football genes have I turned them over to Miss Misty for badass basketball genes. We did pretty good in sports. I was made All-State in football in 1974.
You all stated?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I made All-State in football.
Think I got my shit from?
Yeah, I made All-State in football and alternate All-State in baseball. So we did pretty good. We got beat out by Bristow in football in our senior year. As in our senior year, me and Jimmy Beckham, I don't know that's ever been done before in high school history, is we both made 1,000 yards in 10 games of regular season rushing. So, and I think that's probably a record. Misty, once she came along and played basketball, she's pretty solid. I'd say. She had what kind of point average did you have, Miss Misty?
I was number 3 in the state in 6-on-6 we played back in the day.
Old AF.
Yeah, that was
I
before.
think I was number 3 in scoring.
You had like 32-point average or something. Yeah.
And then I was number 3 in 3-point shooting.
Did they even have 3-point shooting then? Okay, so Misty's claiming she's a world greatest
My
three-point shooter.
freshman year, I will toot my own horn right here. I scored 56 points in one game. I was the only person that scored in the whole game on my team. Scored 56 points myself.
Didn't you cry afterwards too because you were
I
embarrassed?
was embarrassed. I felt like I was a ball hog, but nobody else got that name.
You think you scored all the points? But
You
anyway,
miss 100% of the shots you do not take.
Word up. That's crazy. You 2 generations of All-State, and
yeah.
Don't look at me like
you should have All-Stated, Harper. You should have played basketball.
No, I couldn't.
Hartley
Okay,
should have All-Stated. Was she
We're
close?
gonna go there because Hartley didn't have her grades on and whatever.
She could have gone and played college ball, right?
Hartley was gonna go to college. She got that rescinded.
Oh, that
Her grades
sucks.
sucked.
Well,
It-
So
it-
if anybody out there is listening, get your grades right before you can do anything else. Education first, sports second. Come on now. What's up?
can I make that my new ringtone for your like when you call me?
Wise words from a decent man.
Oh my god, that's great.
you got anything you want to say? Harper, we always called her our butterfly when she's playing sports, and I can just remember when she was playing softball and being out in the field and in the outfield, and next thing you know, she's out there chasing butterflies and
I like
kicking around doing
flowers.
backflips and stuff. Oh my God, you need to pay attention.
And I would like to also say Harper was in the National Honor Society in high school.
Hey, that's honestly really good. You had a 3.5 average. What'd you rank in our class? Out of 76, you were like 18? That's
I was number 1, baby.
No. Hey, no, honestly, that's pretty damn good. I
No,
was
I don't
like,
remember
I was
what it
like
was.
26th or something. So you beat me.
Well, that's kind of like, I'll never forget, as long as I live, Brother Danny was track one year. I was either sophomore or junior year, and they had a track meet, and they asked him, said, well, how'd you do in your track meet? Well, he said, I come in third in 400 meter or 400 yards. And he said, well, how many is in there? I said 3. So,
I did that at Velma.
did you? You come third out, third.
Yeah.
That's another
Huh?
horn I want to toot. Like, me and Eric were both pretty fast in track, too.
Yeah,
Eric
they
was
had the.
pretty fly for a white guy.
My
Why are you
freshman year,
saying that like you're
I ran the
black?
110 hurdles at Velma. I think I got 4th, and there was only 5 people.
Yeah, well, okay. You didn't get a.
There was one flight, but I still got 4th. I got that medal to this day.
Okay, so you got a participation.
Damn
ribbon.
near. Damn near.
So, well, me and Misty's talking about how good we were when we was in high school playing sports, and we're just bragging on ourselves, patting
Kara,
our
did
back.
you play sport?
I played up through 8th grade, 9th grade actually, and once I went out for basketball again when I got to high school for my sophomore year, and I wasn't that competitive, so I said, "Well, sorry, this isn't for me anymore." So, no, my
Did you do-
career in sports ended in my freshman year. It was junior high for me. It wasn't high school.
The only thing about me when I was in high school, I don't know what age you age out. I was 23 when I graduated.
You were not. There's no way you were 23.
Just because you had a kid didn't mean you were 23.
They gave an exemption. They took off 4 years if you had a kid when you was a senior in high school. So they took off 4 years. So actually, I graduated when I was 23, and I was able to buy a beer for everybody on the team.
Hey, Popo, so you played tailback?
Yeah, I played tailback and in offense and linebacker on defense. And I never really come off the field the whole game. I was I was punter also, and kind of. I got to tell this story.
Tell the punter story.
Yeah, I got to tell this funny story about high school football.
Wow.
Oh my God, you maxed out on them. So, oh my God, so We have a high school football game on Friday at Lindsay. Our regular place kicker, extra point kicker was ill. He couldn't play. So Coach Tunnel, he says, "Can anybody kick extra points?" I said, I held my hand out. I can. So this is Thursday. So he said, "Well, get up there, Simonton, and try some." So we got up there and we're doing extra point kicking. I bet you they hiked that thing 30 times. Bam, kick, make, bam, kick, make, bam, kick, make. It's over, over, over. Coach Tuttle, he says, "Okay, tomorrow you're kicking extra points." I said, "Okay, I think I can do it." So next day on Friday, we get ready for the we're warming up, getting ready for the game, and I get ready to kick some extra points. I couldn't make nothing. And Coach Tunnel, he comes over there, he says, "What the hell is wrong with you?" He said, "You're not making anything." I said, "Coach, my dang leg is so sore, I can't. He said, "I kicked so many yesterday. My legs are sore, I can't kick one." And he looked at me, he says, "What the hell are we going to do?" I said, "Go for two." so that's what we did. We when we scored a touchdown, we went for two, and the next day, I always went and got my hair cut at the barber shop, and they said, "How come you guys went for two instead of extra points?" I told them, I said, "My dang leg was sore. I couldn't kick extra points. I had to go for two." So that was one that stuck with me. And anybody don't believe me, ask Coach Estes, but he'll remember.
I was at Crossing Christians one time. It was my sophomore year. It was the second round of playoffs, and I lined up at the left guard position for punt. And we punted in the air, and it went backwards. That wind was so high, the ball went backwards. And this Crossing Christian linebacker, he had eye black around his eyes. He looked like Batman. I'm not even kidding. He looked like Batman. He grabbed that ball and ran it in for a touchdown, and I went, "Oh no!" and then so it was a pretty close game, and then we ended up losing, and we got a touchdown, and then they went right back down and scored, and we lost that football game. I couldn't believe it. I was like, we have all this momentum, and then we ended up puking it. Batman kicked our ass that day.
Batman, and with no help from Robin.
Yeah, they didn't need Robin.
He was cheering on the sidelines.
For real.
Oh my God. So okay, Harper, you got anything else you want to add?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Hey, let's hear about that skunk story at Southeastern.
Where were we going?
We were going to Dandy's Donuts.
Oh, yeah. There's a late night donut shop in Durant.
Okay.
It opens at 11.
11
So
in
we
the
were going-
morning? Yeah.
No, at
11
night.
at
11
night.
at night.
Yeah, so we were going there, and we went to walk outside the door. Whenever I opened it, there was a skunk, like, right there.
At the
And
door.
I thought it was a cat, like, right at the door. So I kept going, and then Kason saw it, and he yanked me by my hoodie, like, thing and, like, choked me, trying to get me back inside.
You didn't get to pet it?
I didn't get to pet it, no.
I felt-
We were actually friends. He was going to come live in my dorm.
I felt so bad because I yanked her so hard.
Oh, so hard.
She about fell down because I had to pull the back of
I
her
just
hoodie.
didn't
and I went,
process that it was a skunk and not a
and it had its tail up and everything, and I was
Yeah, it was a
like,
close
Harper,
one.
and I yanked her back so
And
hard.
then, like 2 weeks later, there was another skunk when I was walking back to my other dorm. 'Cause-
Chickasaw, right?
Yeah.
Because you were still in the towers.
Yeah, I was still in the towers. And I was walking back over there. It was, I don't know what time it was. It was dark outside. And there was
so
a
you
skunk,
got-
and it just started running. And I started running. I was scared.
Hey, what'd
Yeah,
that guy
skunk.
say?
I can't remember what he said.
He said, "I can't believe there was a skunk," or something like
Yeah.
that.
No.
Oh
don't
my
know.
gosh. So you about got skunk sprayed
Yeah, I
two
guess we got
different
a
times.
problem there with skunks.
Let's call you skunk lady then.
Hey, Southeastern's the wild, wild west. Let me tell you. Yeah. No.
Ignorant.
Hey, yeah.
Ignorant.
No. Southeastern's kind of crazy. Like everybody there is kind of wild. There's people called tarantulas. I don't know if you know them, but it's like So Lindsay's got the bicycle bandits, and Durant's got the Durantulas.
So you're not a tarantula, are you?
I hope not.
Oh,
I'd hate to be called that term.
okay.
Sister, listen to this.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to give a shout out to her and Christian and Chloe and Colin
Charisma
and Charisma
and Raphael.
Shout out Charisma. Hey, Charisma makes some damn good beer.
We're ready for y'all to come back to Oklahoma and see your USA family.
You got anything to say, Harley? She took about a 2-hour nap.
Hartley, say something. Let's hear a crazy softball story.
Oh, did you? Okay, Harley just got through doing her thesis for the OU
Yes, just took
doctorate.
my last exam, taking them early.
The finals.
It was a 99.
She's got 99.
That is Dr. Duke to y'all.
Well, her professor never gives 100, but she got a
Yeah,
99.
but we still got it done.
Let's hear a crazy softball story. What's your wildest softball story?
Yeah, one year I played first base and I went down a little bit too far and it, whichever one.
Wait, you didn't have underwear on, did you?
No, she didn't. No, that's why you had to sit out the rest of the game.
My favorite.
I had underwear on.
Let's hear it, Eric.
Daddy Duke, favorite softball moment with Hartley was in Purcell, Oklahoma. Over there by the Westfields, I'm sorry. Westfields. And she was 12 years old, playing catcher with all that garb on it. It was 147 degrees that day. First time for her to play. And the old gal hit a foul ball, and she trucked it halfway down the third base line and laid out like there ain't no tomorrow. And she caught that and got that thing out. That was my favorite.
Oh, she scooped it up, yeah.
Oh yeah, she did.
What's mine, Dad?
No, remember
wow.
that one time
Dad, what's mine?
I was playing like third base.
When you
and
hit the
we were
ball.
Running.
Tara, you got any funny sports stories?
I just always remember when we'd go watch Hartley play, and it was like dog eat dog. And I mean, she was laying out, flying, risking her body, catching those balls. And then we go and we watch Harper play, and she's chasing butterflies in right field.
6 years.
Well,
And I'm like, well, we know how this is going to go.
pull it back there, Kara. One time that it's been, I don't remember how old Hartley was, but they had a tournament in Arkansas somewhere. Fort Smith, 8 or 10 years old.
Bob and I had only probably been dating, from March to the pits of hell heat in the summer.
So way early.
No,
in
we
his-
were very new dating. And so we load up and we go over there to watch Hartley play, and Carson was playing as well. And we go over this tournament in Fort Smith, Arkansas. I cannot tell you how hot
Humid, yeah. Oh,
It
my
was.
God, it was hot and humid.
Played like 7 games in a row.
These poor kids won. We're out there, and gosh,
Well, we're s-
Hartley's in her full garb. In all, she was playing catcher, so she's got all that equipment on. And I don't want to
sweaty
say a word, but there is not one thing dry on any of us. And Bob and I look at each other and we start laughing because we have running water dropping off our elbows. I mean, like
just
literally.
running, yeah. Oh my God,
melting.
it is hot. Yeah,
It was so damn hot.
to watch Hartley out there playing, and she's dirty, dusty, sweaty. She just kept grinding it out. It's pretty cool to watch her. But and Carson was there too. But she was out in the field. But to me, the hardest position is catcher when it's hot and humid like that. To not have any air to breathe. But she did well. She held on, and I don't know if we won or not, but she did well. Y'all. Hartley shaking her head. Hey, hell yeah, we won.
That team was good.
Yeah.
We never lost on that
Yeah.
Pauls Valley team.
Undefeated, never lost.
We would have to sit there if we made an error. He would make us do 20 push-ups in the middle of the game. Yeah,
Well-
he was hard work. We'd practice after school for 4 hours.
Yeah. Now, who was a coach? Was that a travel team or?
Yeah, James West. He lived in Pauls Valley. Sparrow.
No, Sperry.
Sparrow.
Sperry.
We played them. We played them my senior year in regionals, and we've seen them.
Y'all too far away to get.
They were deer hunting down there in Frederick. Old James West from Paul Valley, Oklahoma, Spiro. Originally, Spiro.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Coach.
I'm surprised he's not a college coach because he knew.
All
what he was
right,
doing.
well,
Hey,
We-
Popo, I
Yeah.
got a question for you.
okay.
And Eric and Missy too. What's the secret to a happy marriage like you and Kara?
Trust, faith, and Lord.
What would you say, Kara?
Ditto on what Bob said, but communication. You have to be open and communicate.
Don't think that we don't have our arguments and stuff, but if we get crossways, we usually sit down and talk it over and figure out the issues that need to be dealt with, and don't be so damn proud that you can't say I'm sorry.
Because there ain't nobody perfect.
No.
Exactly.
And being quiet and think about it. I used to, one of my problems was I wanted Bob to talk to me about it right then. And he was like, I have to think it. I don't want to say something that I don't want to say. And
regret, yeah. I
and
don't wanna-
regret. So it's very important.
One
that
of my
you-
things is he's my best friend. Like I'd rather hang out with him, except for when he burps in my ear like that. But I would rather hang out with him than.
Well, that's
I mean,
yeah.
he's my buddy.
I totally agree. I mean, I have days with Taylor. I have days with Amy and Taylor. I have days that I'll go see Cowie. But at the end of the day, the one thing that I want is for us to all meet up, whether at the house or at a restaurant or something. I want to end my day knowing that he's there because Bob's my person. And
Same.
yeah.
Well, Eric. Although I like my dad too, but
yeah. So you got anything to say,
like you gotta trust.
Harper? Yeah, there's got to be trust there. Got to be.
Eric's never given me a reason not to trust him, except for that one time. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, Popo, what'd you say about the boats? What's the secret to the boats and flying?
Oh, I don't know if to do that.
Oh,
He said boats and.
gotta have me my boats and hoes. You ever watch Step Brothers?
Yeah, I got a lot of. Well, no, I can't do that. If we'll have to edit that out anyway. So we got a lot of editing to do on this one. But
Oh, because of the cuss words?
yeah, I don't know if that'll
Don't
pass
fart.
musters,
Mom,
but
don't
we want to do these podcasts, and Casey's been wanting to do them. I hope he enjoyed doing them.
Oh, this is
and
the coolest thing I've ever experienced. This is like,
this
I've never been on the radio waves, if you know what I mean.
Well, and we're going to be on the.
Oh, he
Des-
already is that.
designated hitter.
Okay, so we're.
Home run.
I thought you meant a dick.
So I got a lot of editing to do on this. But this is something that I've been wanting to do for years. I finally figured out how to do it, and I told Kaysen we'd do that. And we got two parts of it. We got to do some editing on this, and we'll spit these out here in the next week or so.
Hey, Popo, didn't we do one like last year, but it didn't save, did it?
No, we did one a while back, but it didn't. Yeah, we did it on Audacity, but I didn't know how to do it to spit it out on the
Yeah, to post
feed.
it. Yeah.
I figured it out. I'm not the best, but we enjoy doing it. So we've been here 27 minutes this time.
Maybe I'll
Bob,
make
I
a
just
comeback
want to say
and
that
break.
Missy just had some news breaking story that Willie Mays just passed away.
Willie Mays, the baseball player?
Oh, Willie
Wow.
Mays passed
I wonder
away.
if he's getting
So,
cremated.
okay, I want to put it.
Rest in peace, Willie.
Yeah, I want to wrap this up. We're going to play the finale. It's called Oklahoma with Chase Rice featuring Reed Southall.
Take the faint blue skies or the way the sun dies in the east. Ain't the sage or the windmills out where the thunder rolls. Ain't a poster on the wall from a 99 fall when ragweed filled this bar. It's an Okie gal that stole this Tennessee heart. she wrote.